Hello to the team at Acme Hardwood Flooring. My name's Jeff Bradley, and I wanted to make you this video to show you some really simple things you can do to your website that will greatly impact your Google ranking. So I checked your ranking, and using the search words Hardwood Flooring, Spokane Valley, I found you on page 5. You're about a third of the way down, right there. However, according to Google, 92% of people searching on Google never look past page 1. And it gets even worse than that after page 2. So being on page 5, that is a huge percentage of the traffic that is not seeing you. So we need to get you bumped up in the rankings and eventually onto page 1, which will multiply times 10 at least the number of people who will see you. And here is how we can get you headed in that direction. So the very first thing Google looks at when ranking a website is the title tag. And these blue lines of text are all title tags. Here's yours. Title tag tells Google what it is that you want to rank for. It's also telling Google that these are the very keywords or search words that you want people to use to find you with. Now, I used the search words hardwood flooring in my search here. That is a very, very high traffic volume keyword. And Hardwood Flooring Company is also a search word or a keyword, but has far less traffic volume. Now, it may seem like a very trivial thing to point out, but Google is very literal, and it will look at this and see that you are using the search word Hardwood Flooring Company, and you're going to get a far less response than if you were to simply say Hardwood Flooring in your title tag. And another thing that you might want to do to comply with Google's preferred format is to actually have your title tag say Hardwood Flooring dash Spokane, Washington dash Acme Hardwood Flooring, and have your business name at the end. That would comply with Acme. That would comply with Google's preferred format for your title tag. Now, this might not get you up to page 1, making this little change, but it would be very interesting to see how a simple fix like that could boost your ranking. Now, this ties in directly with a second issue that needs to happen to get the most out of this tweak, and that is the second thing that Google looks at when ranking you, and that is your H1. Now, the H1 is a line of text on your website that also contains the search words that you want people to use to find you with, and the H1 needs to match your title tag exactly. It needs to correspond exactly. So let's go back to your website. I'm going to open up this scanning tool, and we find that your H1, actually you do not have an H1. They're listed under headings here. You have an H2, which serves a different function. Since you have no H1 on your home page, this is stumbling block and confusion issue number 1 for Google. There's nothing matching your title tag here. So when that happens, Google is confused and doesn't know exactly what it is that you want to rank for. And consequently, Google doesn't know who to direct to you and will consequently red flag and demote your website. So this simple fix alone could possibly have a huge impact on your ranking, because it would begin to create a crystal clear channel of communication between your website and the Google algorithm. And by the way, the same relationship between title tag and H1 would go for each one of your services here. If you had a separate page for each one of these services, and each page had its own title tag with the highest traffic keyword in that title tag, and then each page would also have a matching H1. That would go a huge distance to getting all of these pages ranked higher and possibly up to page 1 of Google. Now, there are many other ranking factors involved, ranking factors that Google looks at that are involved that I haven't mentioned here. But I want to just point out these simple basic ones for you, give you something to think about and maybe experiment with. That's what I do. I help businesses get ranked onto page 1 of Google and ultimately into the top 3 spots, which will automatically triple or quadruple your monthly revenue. That's how powerful it is to be at the top of page 1 of Google. So if you'd like to know more about this, I'd be happy to answer all your questions. Just reply back and let me know. I look forward to talking with you, and I hope you're having a great day. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.